Excuse my hair. I went to bed with it like this, and it's just gonna stay up like that until I do a hair and makeup live with you guys. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles today, okay? Let me see what we're working with here. How many pieces of bacon? 4, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That'll do, baby boo. That'll do. Hi, Terry. Hey, Arlene. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Maureen. I'm good today. How are you guys? It's a little off day for me. Honestly, it's been an off a few days. Erica! I was just talking to Pat about you. He thinks we're crazy for testing at 5 dBm. He was like, hold on, you and her are both ovulated at the same time? I said, yes. Wouldn't that be crazy, girl? Hi, Fabia. Good evening, Lisa. Hey, Andrea. Wouldn't that be fucking wild? That would be wild, huh? Like clockwork, always live when I'm on the way to the dispensary. Give me something. JK, I don't do the devil's lettuce, whatever you guys call it nowadays. Is it still called the devil's lettuce because it's legal? Or was it called the devil's lettuce just because people of God don't like it? Why is it called the devil's lettuce? Erica, no! You're gonna make me do it. I've been so good all day today. Woman, why? We're supposed to be holding each other accountable, ma'am. Dude, every time you feel like testing, snap me or message me or give me your number. Hi, Lori. Like, no, ma'am. What you doing over here, Linda? Girl. When are you moving? My lease ends. Let me go get seasoning. My lease ends Christmas Eve. I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest with you. I know, right, Arlene, but that's days, I guess that's the day I signed or whatever. I don't know. I can't even remember when I re-signed for the 9 months. Obviously 9 months ago, Christmas Eve. Do the math for me, recalculate it, I don't know. But yeah, so I've been like debating if I should. It is a lot of stress. That's my number one stress right now, is that. Like, I'm not even stressed. Like, okay, I think I was stressed out with the trying to conceive journey, because I was mainly doing all the testing and everything on my own, and I'm not doing that all on my own anymore. So, like, having a fucking supportive partner is a game changer. Let me tell you. Thank you, Fabia, my love. Hi, Rose. But yeah, we're 7 days post ovulation or past ovulation. What's the correct term? I don't know. But first and foremost, a lot of you guys are very confused, and I don't really know why. Aren't you going to miss your apartment? Yeah, but I do want my own place, so. At the end of the day, no, so a lot of you guys are confused because I was going through a sperm donor, which I do have my sperm donors, spermies still at my clinic, frozen and ready to go. 2 hours of treatment, 10 minutes. Oh, Amber, I love you. How are you feeling? Did she get engaged? Girl, is there a ring on my finger? This is my right hand. But yeah, so obviously, when me and Pat started talking and then dating, he was okay with me going through a sperm donor because he knows how much I want to be a mom. And he told me that I'm more than deserving to be a mom, so whatever. Well, the more we thought, no, Leslie, hi Linda, the more we realized how serious we were getting and how great we got along and how great we matched and how much we want to be in each other's lives, we said to heck with it and the sperm donor, and we went ahead and decided that we're going to start trying together. Hi Rosa, hi Wendy. So, if you're not picking up on what I'm putting down, while Pat was here for my birthday, I ovulated. And therefore, hold on. Hold, please. Somebody remind me to make tea. One of you, please. I'm also preparing my stuff for lunch. And for the week, well, the weekend, I suppose, because the week's almost over. I'm gonna make me some cutlets. You know what I mean? Sugar. So yeah, if you weren't, therefore we are currently waiting until we can pee on stick. Yes. So, funny story, Erica actually ovulated, and then she's on a trying to conceive journey too. And she actually ovulated, we ovulated at the same damn time. Make tea, girl, not yet. Remind me when I go to make my breakfast, duh. So we actually ovulated at the same time. So our dumbasses both, it'll be beyond a blessing, girl. Like literally, when I tell you guys that there will be signs, you will fucking know. Before you know, there will be signs, okay? Obviously, supporters will be the first to know. We only got 7 days to test, but after I obviously tell like family and all that, and him, but yeah, our dumbasses tested 5 days past ovulation, post, which one is it, past or post? No, he doesn't live in Alabama. But obviously I am looking for a house here to invest in a property and to have somewhere to come down for the summertime. The plan is for me to move up north And when it's colder up there, I will be like obviously transitioning back and forth, because you guys know I can't handle the cold. It's not about like, oh, well, suck it up or just don't go outside. It's really not even that. Like, just being in a cold environment, whether you're in the house and bundled up, it's not for the fucking weak. When you have had a spinal cord injury, when you have a bad nervous system, when you have metal in your shit, it's just not a vibe. I don't care who you are. If you don't struggle with any of those or any immune disorder or anything, shut the fuck up. You don't know. Okay. This is gonna be the most uneven cutlets I have ever made in my whole life, because I decided to go with a small knife to butterfly it, or whatever the term is. But yeah, so there's that. Obviously, like I said, the plan was to go with a sperm donor. Did I expect to be in a relationship after I left dipshit? No. But things happen out of our control. And here we are. I hate the cold too, yeah. Move closer, are you really? Do you ever visit? He's like on the outskirts of Philadelphia, but do you ever visit? Hold on, y'all. Let me get my life together here. So yeah, so we can throw that out there for those of you that are confused. I mean, it was pretty self-explanatory. 2, I don't know where people are getting like this information from. Back up. I'm going to be fairly close to the camera when I say this, because I mean this with so much behind it. I don't know where people are getting their information from. I'm going to assume that they're just rolling with the punches or making shit up and pulling it out of their very Gates asshole. I am not in any way in contact with my ex whatsoever. Am I in contact with a mutual friend? Yes. Me and her, no matter where that relationship was going to go, me and her got along great. While I was always over there, they live with them. Like, other than that, I have no contact, no interest to have contact with him. So could you please get out of the inbox of said person and or myself and just say that my breakup and this relationship is a rebound and we are still talking and I have all the means of getting back with him. I do not want to go back to being miserable. I don't want to go back to begging for the bare minimum. I don't want to go back to taking care of a grown man and his child. I do not want to go back to being lied to, cheated on, taken advantage of. I do not want to go back to being blacked out, wasted every day or every other day, because that's how miserable I was, okay? Like, when I tell you guys that I can't tell you the last time that I actually touched liquor and blacked out on it. Like, I've had a Bloody Mary or like a mixed drink, but I can't, like, I'll drink White Claws and like get a good buzz during Sunday, like football or whatever. Or like if my friends are over or like for game night, but I can't tell you the last time, besides when we had the supporter live at Pat's and we got Lydia's titty. I can't tell you the last time that I literally woke up and was like, I'm fucking miserable, let me black out. Cannot tell you that, because I'm not. Like, when I tell you that I was drunk 99.9% of the time of the last few months of that relationship, I was. Okay? You could see it on my body. You could see the stress, the unhappiness, like I was just a nappy-headed, sad bitch. And I don't want to go back to that. And if you think I do, you're crazy. And I feel sorry for you for making assumptions like that. Because unless you have been in a relationship that was mainly surviving on a trauma bond, don't talk to me. You cannot relate. You will never relate. That shit is beyond saving, okay? You're just in it because you become pretty much okay with the mental and emotional abuse. There was no physical, I mean one time, but other than that, like, unless you've been in that, please don't tell me that I miss it and I want to go back to it. Because if you don't see the difference in who I am right now compared to who I was when I was in that relationship, then you need to go to an eye doctor and go get checked. All right, my honey? Because your girl was not happy. She wasn't happy for a while. My trauma bonded ass was trying to have a baby with someone that literally lied to me every day of my life. For the last year and a half. Alright, that's how trauma bond works. I'm over there thinking la 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 la. We're gonna fix us and life is gonna be great. Like, when I tell you that when you're in a trauma bond, hold on, let me put this rest of this chicken in this Ziploc bag. I actually should just go ahead and boil it for Frank. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. I don't know why I didn't just do that for myself, but whatever. When I tell you that when you're in a trauma bond relationship, okay, the motherfuckers will give you breadcrumbs and you will think it's a 5-course fucking meal. Alright? Like, they will feed you breadcrumbs. They will feed you crumbs. They will feed you crumbs and you will be sitting there thinking you just got fed a fucking 5-star meal. Okay? That's how a trauma bond works. You beg for the bare minimum, and when it's given to you, you think that all hell fucking broke loose. Okay? So don't sit here and tell me I miss it. I do not. One bit want to ever experience that ever again in my life. I don't want anyone I know to go through that. I don't want... Bitch, I don't even care if I don't like you. I would never wish that shit on anyone. It's so hard. Like, I hope that you do break free, girl. Like, it's literally... When I tell you guys the shit, like, supporters, I'm gonna, like... I have a list of all the shit my therapist made me write down. So we're going to have a nice recap and supporters on all the traumatic shit that I went through in the last few months. Because she said it's good to talk about. When I talk to my therapist and I tell her the things that were said to me and the things that were done to me and how I was treated and how I was pretty much held accountable for a grown man's actions by his family, by his friends, by anyone that surrounded him. Like, when I tell her half the shit, and she's a therapist, okay, so she has seen shit, all right? Girls were easily better. Well, congratulations. I can't lick a cooter. I don't even like my own cooter, so kudos to you, girl, because, bitch, dicks are ugly. Vaginas are so much uglier. I cannot. But, like, and there's so much going on with vagina on the end, like, girl, I could never. So kudos to you. I'm glad you're happy. But I want to tell you that my therapist She looks like she wants to hug me through the phone when I tell her half of the shit that he put me through. When I tell you that she genuinely looks at me like I am like a child that was beat and neglected their whole life. Like, she looks at me like I don't even know how to I don't even know how to explain it. Like, she looks at me like, because half the time, you know, when you're uncomfortable and you've been through so much trauma, you're like laughing. And so most of the time when I'm telling her these things, I'm like laughing like awkwardly because like, bitch, when it comes out of my mouth, I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you like, girl, what the fuck? And when I tell you that she just looks like she wants to hug me through the phone, it's almost insane. Like, she'll literally be on her little notepad or taking notes or like giving me assignments, and I'll say something and I'll just start laughing, and she'll look up and be like, Anya, like, I get it, that's like your way of like reacting to the abuse, but that's not okay. That was not your fault. And I'm just like, what do you mean it wasn't my fault? And she'll just be like, no, like, when I tell you that this motherfucker made me feel like I was crazier than batshit, and he made me do crazy things, react crazy, and when I finally reacted to the shit that was being done to me, I was considered the crazy one. Bitch. Oh, Mary Beth, I realized last year, there's a thing, when you're in a trauma bond, you know it's not good for you. Like, you come to a realization like, what the fuck? But thank you, Deborah, for the stars, babe, but being in a trauma bond, those breadcrumbs is what keeps you fed and doesn't starve you, so you just keep going back, girl. That's the thing. That's why I say when they give you breadcrumbs, you think you're getting a whole 5-star fucking meal. Like, you're getting a 5-star meal. And I checked out mentally last year, shortly after losing Oliver. Once I saw the shit that he was messaging girls during and after our loss, I checked out. I was just like, you really ain't shit. But I stayed. I thought that maybe if we grieved together, he would pull his head out of his ass. And I was very much wrong. It just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Yeah, when I finally, like, when he blocked my number, which you guys know, the number one thing with a narcissist and a trauma bond, they will give you the silent treatment to have full control of any situation, regardless if they're in the wrong or not. They do not give a fuck. When he decided to give me the silent treatment on a Thursday after we didn't talk really since Monday that week, I did not give a fuck. I did not care. At that point, I was just like, cool, block me, keep me blocked. Fall off a cliff for all I care. Like, I do not give a shit. And then I started talking to Pat, did not care. I knew, like, when you get that final ick and when you get that door, like, when you get that crack in the door or a window to fucking get the fuck out and you're ready, you get the fuck out. It's insane how it works. Like, one day you just wake the fuck up and you're like, no more. And it's crazy because you go through it for so long. Like, whether it's 1 year, 5 months, 5 years, 2 years, 2 months, 2 weeks, I don't give a fuck. Like, when you wake up and you just say, this ain't it, like for real, like you just get this feeling over your body and you just get the fuck out. You won't ever break the cycle, Kate. That's the thing. You will never ever break the cycle. They have issues. Big ass issues. And yeah, like, it was like, I remember when he would give me the silent treatment, I would like fucking reach out on any kind of way, like whether it was Facebook. We were never friends on Snapchat. Makes sense though, because that's how he was cheating on me for the longest time. Listen, if your man's got Snapchat and not one notification ever comes through that bitch, he's got his notifications turned off for a reason. He's cheating. Okay? 99.9% sure he is cheating on you. He is cheating on you. Alright? When I tell you, if that motherfucker's got Snapchat and you don't ever see one notification come through, he's cheating on you. Yeah, I miss Stevie, but I started checking out last year, so I started separating and distancing myself from Stevie a year ago, before I knew I was gonna be gone. But yeah. So whenever he would give me the silent treatment, I would sit there and I would try to, like, why the fuck did he want a baby? I don't know. Control, okay? Control. It's insane. When I tell you, it's insane. It's insane. But yeah, like, he would give me the silent treatment, and I would try any kind of ways to reach out to him, like Facebook. I would pull up at this motherfucker's house and be like, talk to me, like, why are you doing this to me? Like, why are you treating me like this? Like, I never ever want to sit in someone's driveway and be crying myself through so much pain to the point where I'm looking at the mirror and I don't recognize myself. I never want to go through that ever again. Ever again. When I tell you guys that I would literally be in the bed sobbing and this man would go to sleep fine. He would just turn his head over and be like, here we go again. And I mean sobbing. Like, I started having stress seizures because of this man. I haven't had a stress seizure since I was fucking 18 or 19 years old. My body handles stress very well, but when it becomes to the point where it doesn't handle it, I have a stress-induced seizure. This man, that should have been a sign. I had 3 seizures our first year being together. 3 of them motherfuckers. Should have been a sign right then and there. Truthfully, but I would be just sobbing myself to sleep. Sobbing myself. Like, sobbing in the parking lot. Sobbing in public in front of friends. Once he did the final thing, I was like, this is crazy, and blocked him. What did he do, Tina? Like, when I tell you that this man made me feel less than, and then would victimize the fuck out of himself. And I mean, victimize the fuck out of himself. I'm just not happy with the person I am, so I can't give you what you deserve. I'm not happy with my job. I'm not happy being the father that I am. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with that. I would do absolutely nothing to change what he was unhappy with himself about. I'm not happy I'm drinking every day. I'm not happy I'm in alcohol classes because I'm an alcoholic. Like, oh my God, bro. Would blame me for any failed drug test. As a grown man would blame me. Like, I failed the drug test because of you. You stressed me out, so I did drugs and drank. Like, what? No matter how stressed out I was, if I was on probation or was doing drug tests, I would not be risking my freedom for your stupid ass, okay? No matter how much you stressed me out. All right. Because my stress seizures aren't a medical diagnosis. That's why. So it's like, what the hell? Like when I tell her, like, I wish I could just sit here and just go on and on about it. Anyway, so yeah, I don't want that man back. Trust and believe me when I tell you that you want him, take him. I will pay you. Keep him away, far, far away from me. Far, far away from me. Far, far away. I'm good in this hood. Me, no one. That man. I am happy where I am. Beyond happy where I am. I couldn't be happier where I am. I couldn't be more proud of how far I've come. Do I still have my slip-ups? Yes. Am I still a psychopath? By all means. Am I easily irritable now? Fuck yes. Do I try to push good things away from me? Yup, because this man made me feel like I was not deserving of any of that. So do I have a lot to heal still? Yes, girl. Is it gonna take a while? Who knows? I might be all good by tomorrow. I don't know. That's the thing. You just go through therapy and you just go through it with a smile. And so yeah, keep that man way the fuck over there. We don't want him here. I'm good. So please get out my inbox and get out his inbox and mutual friends' inboxes and family members talking about how probably a job requirement. I wish that was the reason. No, that was not. He's an alkie. That's true, Barbara, for sure. I went through a lot in the last 2.5 years, girl. A lot. I'm very thankful to have fucking survived all that because, bitch, I don't know how I did it, truthfully. Not one clue. Sherry, thank you for your stars. So, yeah, nobody wants that. Okay? I was surprised I wanted it as much as I did from the get-go. Oh, we got a star party. Let's complete her friends. So, yeah, no thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. We'll pass this time. Try again next year. Or don't. Preferably would prefer you not to, but... Yeah, no, we're good over here. Yes, Tanya, he has a son. And last but not least, just because I'm looking for a house here in Alabama does not mean that that we're not, like, me and Pat aren't in a relationship and we're not working on things. Obviously, he's got a lease that still needs to end, you guys. It ends in like 10 months. All right, that's a long time. And if I were to go up there and be stuck in that apartment to where it's not accessible to me, like, I would have to wait for this man to get home so he could put me in the shower. Like, I can't get in the bathroom on my own. There, I can't get in and out of the apartment. He lives on, like, the first floor. Like, there's steps to get in. Like, it's just not reasonable. Like, I don't understand why that's so hard to comprehend. Truthfully, I'm very confused by it, but I know not everyone can use their brain sometimes because I don't always use my brain sometimes. If he could move here, he would. He's got a great career where he's at, so we're rolling with the punches currently, but like I said, I still want to have a house down here. Eventually, I do plan to be back down this way at some point. Not in no 20 years. I mean, maybe in the next 5 to 10 years. But I will be down here during the cold weather. And I mean, that's just something he's going to have to deal with. I cannot be up. Oh, really, Emma? That's just something he's just going to have to deal with, or it ain't going to work. I'm not going to, thank you, Charlene, for the stars, my love. I'm not going to put my body through immense pain and sacrifice that when that's the main reason why I left Ohio. Barbara, thank you, my love. Ohio to begin with. 1, I wanted to be closer to the beach, but 2, I could not handle the cold. He works for the railroad, Kelly. My parents saw the pain, my family, my friends. When I was visiting Chicago and Ohio, my body was in so much pain. My body, I was breaking out on top of that. Like, it was not a fucking vibe, bitch. I'm never going through that ever. No matter how much I love you, boo-boo, when them leaves start turning and my body starts aching, bye. I'm going down north or south. I'm not staying there for a winter. As soon as the snow hits the fucking ground, bye. See you later. Right, Brittany, for sure, but I'm not sacrificing pain, though. That's one thing I will not. I will not sit there and be in pain or be required to get put on drugs when I have not been on drugs this last 7 years of my injury to deal with living in Pennsylvania. It's just not gonna happen. Thank you for the 50 stars, my love. That's just something I will not sacrifice. And he knows that very well because fuck no. All right. Where's my bacon? I don't want to live in Texas. No, thank you. Texas is one state that I would never want to live in. Following Texas, California. Fuck. Nice to visit. Love popping in. Don't want to stay too long. Montana was somewhere I've wanted to live in, but then when I visited Helena, it was very deserty. And I didn't like how cold the nights got. Exactly, Dawn. That's the plan, girl. It's just, Angie, it's just a state that I just never, ever in my life went, my sister wanted to live in Austin. And I was very surprised by that. Like, I was shook that she wanted to live in Austin. Especially never being there. I was like, girl, what? Oh, we could never meet. Girl, I love visiting Texas. Let me tell you, beautiful. Living there though, I don't know. That place in California, I absolutely love Arizona. I don't know if I could ever live there. I'm more of like by the beach, small town, like, you too, Veronica, babe, thank you. Like, I like where I'm at. You would love it here. What part of Texas do you live in? Yes, Natalie, they are. Nobody reminded me to make tea, but I remembered. The Tex-Mex, you would love it. The Tex-Mex restaurants? Ooh, I don't know about all that, girl. I need me some hot sauce. Arizona here, yeah, like, I love visiting Arizona, but I don't know if I could ever live there. That I don't know. Arizona gets so cold at night. Yes, it does. But Arizona's got like, I don't know what it is about Arizona. Like, Ohio weather is definitely bipolar. Arizona's got like the deserty city life. Like, I don't know. I like, every time I visit, I love it. I don't think I can ever see myself living there. Ever. Ever, ever. Disregard the clusterfuck I got going on my island. I know that's not like me. Then there's Arizona, the portal of hell. Yeah, I don't know if I could live there. Beaches are best in Texas. Girl, I hope you're not being serious. All the beaches I've been to in Texas were... I hope you're not being serious, girl. We went from summer to winter. Yeah, it's 80 degrees here. But it's not a hot 80 degrees. It's a fall 80 degrees. It feels amazing out. I was telling Pat today, I said, today is best, like, it's drinking weather. Like, you know, when the sun's out. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're talking about. Amelia, the beaches are best in Texas. I don't know what beach they're going to. But if they're saying that they're the best, I don't think they've ever been to an actual beach. Because, no offense, your sand is shit and your water is terrifying. It's worth, I mean, you're connected to the Gulf here. It's very normal, Craig, thank you. And, like, our Gulf gets scary. Everyone does have their own opinion, for sure. But I have never met anyone from Texas that says their beaches are beautiful. Geraldine, a few opened up. If you want to message me, I'll send you a few recommendations. Can't wait to visit a clear water one. Yeah, I'm Galveston, Texas. Been there. Ugly. Scary. We have a Whataburger. Is that like a... Where did Whataburger originate at? I know In-N-Out is like West Coast. Where did Whataburger come from? Texas beaches are not the best. I live 7 miles from there. Well, at least you're close to a beach. But like Letitia said, everyone's got their own opinion. I've just never heard that from anyone that lives in Texas. Gulf Shores is gorgeous. Hopefully I'll make it to Australia at some point. Corey, you're more than welcome to drop that link in the comments. Wait, the summer affects you having MS, girl? Really? San Diego? What's San Diego? In Corpus Christi? Oh. Boston, I believe. No, I think it's Texas. From everyone's comments. Yeah, we have 2 Whataburgers right around the corner from me. I know, Emma. My sister like wants to live there because her man's from over there. I can't eat Whataburger really. I've had it, but every time I've ate it, I've thrown up. The fries always seem so like stringy and stale to me. Like they do not, like you have to eat them immediately when they come out. In-N-Out, I tried it when it first like came out when I was in Cali. And that was also like overrated. They moved their headquarters to Chicago. Wait, what? From Texas? Why? That's so random. Texas drivers are worse than New York and Jersey. Girl, Cali drivers? Oh, terrified. I do love me some Steak and Shake. I call it Wait-A-Burger. Why? Because the wait's so long. Because ours is always taking forever to do the... dude, nothing beats McDonald's fries. And their ice cream. And their McFlurries. Agreed. But yeah. Another state I wouldn't really want to live in is the Carolinas. Well, I guess both of them. I don't really understand the Carolinas. But does he like Alabama? Yes, he loves it here. A corporate company bought them out? Oh. I've never had In-N-Out's grilled cheese. I like Five Guys fries. They are good. Have you guys ever had Firehouse subs? I love Firehouse subs. I worked there for a short time for a little bit. And then I slept with my manager and turns out he was engaged. So I had to quit. Young, dumb, and free. You know, the tattoo on the chest should have given it away, but I thought maybe it was his daughter's name. I don't know. I didn't want to ask. Oh. London is always cold and rainy, huh? Really? Because a lot of the homes I've been seeing in Texas seem to be pretty affordable. Near Northeast Victoria in Australia, close to mountains. Melbourne, Sydney, and Queensland, yeah, they are the biggest cities, but yeah, girl, if I ever make it out there, I'll let you know. I'm in South Carolina and I love it. I wonder if it's because all the trips I ever took there, I keep getting migraines, y'all. Let me take a Tylenol. Every time I went there, when we would go to like Hilton Head or Myrtle Beach, what other two places every vacation, and I kind of think we always got robbed on the beach. Like I remember at one point my mom came with us, and they took everything, including our car keys. So we were stranded. Maybe I just have trauma. But I don't get it. Like, I don't get how you guys have, like, 4 seasons, but you don't. It confuses me. It's extremely affordable to live in Texas. Yeah, like, a lot of the houses I've been seeing that are, like, 3,000 square foot, like, on a decent amount of land. Fucking migraines, bro. Really, Letitia? How many bedrooms? Yeah, that here, for $350,000 here, you'd maybe get 1,800 square feet. Okay, that's being gracious. You're looking at maybe 1,500, 1,600. And you would be right on top of your neighbors, and you'd be in a shitty HOA neighborhood. Well, yeah, Illinois compared to Texas, I choose Texas over Illinois too. Wow, Denise, that's awesome. Fuck, it's like hurting my eye. 3 acres, 2 living. Yeah, see, that's fucking awesome. But like I said, I could never live in Texas. Oh, man. No taxes? Wait, what? Like on groceries and gas and food, or what do you mean? In Alabama, if you're retired, you don't pay property taxes. Yeah, fucks no. Yeah, see, I don't trust. The only lakes I trust are in Tennessee and Kentucky and Michigan. Ugh. Oh my god, this sucks. Yes, Lori. Thanks, Emma. This is horrible. How the fuck do y'all survive migraines? For those of you that get them every day, multiple times throughout the day. This ain't it. Oh, it hurts to open my eyes. Yeah, Crystal, sometimes whenever we're close to the border, Alabama's taxes are insane. We'll go to like the liquor store or grocery shopping if we're like at an Airbnb close enough. Dude, like my eyes are, it hurts to have my eyes open. Hi, Heather. Oh, Delaware is? Dude, how do y'all live like this? You should go rest. I ain't got time for rest. I just got nerve blocks for migraines 2 days ago. Oh my gosh, how do y'all do it, Erica? All I have is Tylenol. Oh. You need to lay down and close your eyes. Okay, on my way. I won't say no to that. Alright, y'all. I'll be back on to do my hair and makeup with y'all. Oh, Diana, good luck, babe. Oh my god, this shit sucks, bro. Might be sinuses. I don't think so. It just came out of nowhere. All I know is it hurts to have my eyes open with this light. All right, I love you guys. I will see you guys here in a little bit. Hopefully this goes away. I took some Tylenol, so. Peace out, Girl Scouts. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, my loves.